If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
Now, Ladarius, talk about this offseason a little bit. Now, for people who aren't aware, you weren't a cornerback in college. You were a safety. And obviously, you had a great rookie year, hurt your knee toward the end. And then, that really affected your offseason. And so many players have told me that first offseason after your rookie season is just critical. That's when you really feel like you can do some more learning. You understand the playbook, and now you can really you can become part of that defense or part of that offense without really thinking. So with you being healthy this offseason, after last year, you started out, missed summer training camp, and just were getting back on the field. How big was this offseason, even with the lockout, as far as your development to become the cornerback that you're becoming right now?
It was very important, just me getting back healthy. I played 5 years of safety in college, and when I came to the Ravens, they wanted me to play corner, which I'm always going to say it's the hardest position to play in the NFL other than quarterback. So I had to get used to it. On my rookie year, I was healthy. I was feeling good. I was flying around the field. But my second year, I was coming off an ACL tear, 7 months out of it, and they wanted me to play. And it was just 7 months, 8 months, and it takes like a full year for your ACL.
Right.
But they still expected me to play because there really wasn't no one else. So my second year last year, I was playing. I was playing up to 80%, but I wasn't there, and I wasn't performing like I wanted to. A lot of things was hitting my mind like, why am I not making this play? I'm good enough to make this play. It's just that my knee wasn't there. I wasn't as quick as I thought I was. My mind thought I was getting there, but I actually wasn't getting there. And like all last year, it was like just lessons. Every game, it was like a different lesson that I learned, like from being a corner. And it was rough sometimes, where I give up a touchdown pass, where I give up a pass to help us lose the game. I gave a big old play in the Pittsburgh game and gave him a touchdown, and all that actually hit me. So in the end of the season, it was like, I got to work, I got to get better, because I don't want to be the guy that let my team down. And I knew I was way better than that. And then, they went out and drafted the first-round draft pick. So that reality hits.
Sure, it's like a sign. Okay.
All right, they don't want you anymore. So it was like, I got to step my game up, or I'm going to not have a job. So it was like, go to work. And I worked my butt off down with BA in Florida. Every day, it was just get right, get my knee back healthy. And this year, I'm healthy, and I'm just playing ball like I play.
Balling.
It's funny when you talk about it, and it's Monday Night Live, Ladarius Webb, Brendan and I, Medeja with us out here at High Tops. It's funny you talk about that, because here you have a guy in Jimmy Smith, and you want him to be successful to help your team win a Super Bowl. And BA, you've been through this with probably 100 guys in your career. But at the same point, that the more successful this guy becomes, the more likelihood is that, if he's as good as everybody says he is, then where's my role? It's an interesting sort of, you don't think about that much because you want to do both things.
Yeah, it's like you want your team to be the best team possible, but you also want to be a piece of that pie. You want to be one of the things that makes your team as good as possible. But, one thing about Ladarius, no matter what, he's always going to have a position to play, whether it's returner, whether it's corner, whether it's nickelback. He can do it all. And since he did play safety for 5 years, he can do things that normal corners really can't do. For the most part, you don't find too many corners that can tackle. And you see Ladarius out there tackling. He's the second leading tackler on the team. After these last 2 weeks, he might be number one now. You never know. But
it's crazy, too. We were talking before he came in. He loved Darius. We all know that you loved Ed Reed. This was your hero. This was the guy, like a lot of guys. A lot of people your age, they love watching Ed Reed. Yeah. Dude, you're really playing like Ed Reed right now. It's crazy how much he's rubbing off on you.
I think about it sometimes. I have more picks than my idol.
This year. Settle down now. Settle down.
Just for now. I'm just saying.
Let him have something.
I still look and be like, how can I at least be tied with him? I feel privileged just to be tied with interception with him, just to be in the same category as Ed Reed. It feel like I'm growing, which I stay humble. I'm a humble guy. I don't look to the future. I just look to the next day, one game at a time. And every week, BA, I bust my butt. I try to get better every week because I want to be the best corner, and it's just hard work, man.
I did find one flaw in him, though. Should I share it?
Oh, please.
Don't share.
Hang on. If he shares a flaw with you, will you give us a flaw on BA?
Oh, I got a bunch.
Because he swears
He probably doesn't know of any, but I have a bunch.
Yeah, right.
So we do scout team. We do scout team, and hold on, man, scoot over, man. Little fella, scoot over.
Getting really awkward for a second.
So we do scout team, right? And the guys in the secondary, he's still a young guy, so he's got to do scout team. Like I retired from scout team like 5 years ago. I don't have to do no scout team no more, you know. So whatever.
Right.
So when they be like, okay, we need a cornerback to go out there, Ladarius will start jogging out there, but everyone else will jog faster than him. So then he stops jogging. Like I'm like, oh, good effort. Like you really faked this out. Like you really wanted to go out there. That's his flaw. He don't do scout team. He's gonna jog slow, and he can let everybody else like Jimmy and those guys jog faster than him. And then he's gonna stop, and then he's gonna go back to the huddle and be like, oh, I tried, coach.
It's a trick with it. When they call an extra DB, you just gotta react fast. And when you react fast and just stop, everybody else gonna come. Just let them go.
Right.
He's damn good at it too.
Ladarius says, hang on a second, when you have as many picks as Ed Reed, you don't have to be on scout.
That's not like that. That's not like that. Scout team is, I like scout team because when you're on scout team, you get to go against the best wide receiver.
Right.
You get to go against the starters. So that's why I like to go guard them sometimes. And when I'm going against on first team, I'm going against the scout team receivers. So I'm not going against the best.
Sure.
You know, so that's why it's good that I do go to scout team so I can guard Torrey Smith and Anquan Bolden. And
this guy and Anquan all practice be just fighting all day. Like, come on, Webb, you gonna let Anquan just beat you up like that all day?
he's strong. Like he always trying to put his muscles on me, so he always want to bully me. He's just a big bully. Anquan, if you listening, I don't know, you just a big bully.
He said the funniest thing. He's like, Anquan, why you gotta put all your muscles on me? Look at my little muscle. It was the funny. Oh man, that was so funny. This guy's a great teammate though, man. He makes some days just to listen to him talk. We have Webbyisms. They call them Webbyisms, and you hear it, and you have to put your muscles on me. Like you write it down, but it doesn't do it any justice. I think we got to do like an MP3 of Webbyisms just so you can hear the voice.
You got to start tweeting them out.
No.
As much as you tweet, you should tweet out some Webbyisms.
I mean, I can't tweet about everything, man. I'll be on Twitter
like you already are.
You know when I'm on Twitter. You know when I'm on Twitter. Like when my son goes to the bathroom and needs a diaper change, I'm on Twitter.
Right.
You know?
Correct.
When people start getting hungry, it's time to cook dinner, I'm on Twitter. You know? So
Convenient timing.
yeah, I'm on Twitter when it's convenient, but I can't be on there all the time. Like I want to have some fun too.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.